grab bands. If you don't have bands, don't worry about it. You can also have like 5 or 8 pound weights around for it if you don't have the bands and you want to use those. Alternatively, on a couple of things, if you really want to up the challenge, you can use a band and some weights. Judy, you're there. All right. So, Seth,
I'm here.
We don't have Judy in the background, ladies. I've lost her. So anyone who's on Cape who wants to come and be my backup person, let me know. Oh, all right. So don't forget, name down in the chat box. And let's see. It's kind of gross out. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get warmed up. So here we go. We're starting. So let's just start off in a little march. So we're going to get some good abs in today, some booty work, and we're going to throw in that cardio in there too the whole time. So we'll get that heart rate up and we'll work everything. We're just going to stay away from doing too much upper body because that's what we're going to work heavy tomorrow. All right, so let's go ahead and take this march right into a body weight squat. It almost feels wrong, Judy, without you here now. Drop it down, squeeze that butt. Good. We got 4 more, and we're going to go right back into that march. 2, here we go. 1 more, and let's take it right back into that march. So just march it out. From this march, we're going to go right back into a back lunge. So in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Right leg goes back, and we just lift those arms up. So easing our way into these early lunges. Checking out that form. If you can, just making sure that we're pushing off through the front heel, really engaging that bum. 2, we got 1 more on each side. We're going back to that march. So we're just going to march it out. All right, let's take our hands behind our heads. We're just going to alternate our knee lift. All right, so it looks like this. We're taking a cross. There's no squat. We're just going to get into those abs. So I want you to exhale, exhale, exhale. Bring that knee up and across. We got 4 more. 4, 3, and right on back into that march. Here we go. March it out. We're going to go through all that one more time. We'll go right into that body weight squat in 4, 3, 2, and here we go. Body weight squat. Let's add a little bicep curl this time with that. Inhale, exhale up. Weight in the heels. Maybe getting a little deeper this time now that things are starting to warm up. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Here we go. Back to that march. Yeah. Body should be starting to heat up. We got someone's mic on, so when we're done here, we'll make sure all the mics are off. 4, 3, 2. Here we go. Take it back to that lunge with that good forward raise. Again, maybe now we're getting a little deeper, almost touching that knee down to the ground, pushing off through that front heel. We got 1 more on each side. Exhale, back to that march. Here we go. And we're going to end with our hands behind our head, working those obliques. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. Take it across. Reach, reach. Use that breath. Exhale. Getting into those abs. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Here's your last one. All right, ladies, we're starting on the ground to start off with. All right, so no bands yet. We're just going to come all the way down, hands and knees. Tabletop positions, fingers spread apart. Get into that good position. We're going to extend right arm, left leg, and hold right here. As we continue in this warm-up, we're going to exhale, bring the elbow and the knee together. Inhale, lengthen out. So we have 8 of these. Just moving through, really exhaling and rounding. Drawing that elbow and knee together. You have 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Here's your last one. I want you to hold it out here. Now place the hand and the knee down. Let's set it up on the left side. Left arm, thumb up towards the sky. Kick your foot back and exhale, draw the elbow and the knee together. Exhale in. Exhale. You have last 4, 3, 2, one more. Extend and hold. Place the hand down. All right, so now I really want you to check that alignment. I want you to make sure that the wrists are below the shoulders. I want you to make sure that the elbow creases and the biceps are spiraled forward. We're gonna curl the toes under. We're gonna hover the knees about a ½ inch off the floor. That is it. All right, so we're in what I call the bear plank position. Now, here is your next move. If this becomes too intense for you, you can drop the knees or just hold this bear plank. We're gonna take that hand to the opposite shoulder. We're just gonna press and just tap, little taps. Try as hard as you can not to rock your hips, okay? And use your exhale. Don't race through this. This is slow with control. We're gonna do one more on each side. Here we go, right and now left. Now you can take a break if you need to or continue to hover here. I'm gonna show you your next move. You're gonna take your knees and you're gonna rotate them so we're getting into the obliques. So we'll rotate them from side to side. If you wanna add on, you start to kick your leg through. You rotate, you kick your leg up through. The final add-on would be to reach and tap your toe. All right, so here we go. Take a moment, drop the knees if you had them up the whole time. Reconnect, big breath in. We're gonna hover those knees. Now, you choose. Are you just reaching and rotating, or are you going to reach and kick? It's up to you. Take your time. This is slow. Again, no momentum. We're moving, ninja moves here, ladies. Nice and slow. Woo! We're gonna take this through. So you have lots of options. Just twisting and getting those obliques, that's good too. 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, so did anyone find that doing the plank pose hovering with the knee rotation was still too much? If you did, I'm gonna show you one other thing that you could do instead. If that was still a little bit too advanced, I want you to just come into this position and work on drawing that knee right on up and through, just like you would if you were in a plank, and focusing on those abs. But I think most of us are pretty good to at least get into that little tiny bit of rotation. Rest if you need to. All right, we're gonna do that all one more time. So, tabletop position. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna set up for that bird dog. So get that good position. And we're gonna extend right arm, left leg. Here we go, we got 8. Really think when you do this, exhale, round and pull. Exhale, round, good. Pull it in. 4, any movement can be made more challenging by really focusing on the muscle. Hold it there, drop it down. Set it up left side, here we go. We got 8, we got 7, 6, my knee's clicking, 5, keep going, 4, 3, 2, last one, and stopping right here. Curling under, balls of feet, adjust those arms. Let's come into that bear plank. Let's push the floor away, hover here, and now you have your choice. You might add those little shoulder taps, or perhaps you just hold. So we'll work into this. This is an advanced move. Doing this with the butt down and without rocking your hips is really tough. So if just holding the bear plank is where you are at, that is awesome. Let's do one more on each side. Let's just take a moment, drop the knees, and we're gonna take that final move. So it's that ninja move or just the rotation, or remember, you have that option, knee to elbow. Here we go. Let's lift up and let's rotate, maybe kick and reach. So I want you to go at your own pace. Remember to exhale. That does not mean that you go at your own pace and race, Judy. That means that you go at your own pace, but no faster than mine. All right, let's keep going. A few more. Let's do one more here on each side. Kick that right leg through if you're doing it, and then the other side. Come down, take a child's pose just for a moment. We're gonna get into that band work now. So I'm gonna ask you, if you have a band, you do not need to use a band for any of this. So if you have your bands and you have a few different ones to choose from, go ahead and pick a lighter band. Don't pick one of your heavier bands. We'll use that later. I want you to start off with a medium or a light band. All right, we're gonna put it around our ankles. We're staying down on the ground. So we're gonna put it, again, you don't need to use a band at all for this. It's just gonna give you a little bit of added tension. We're not going super heavy. We're coming around, all right? We're coming back into that lovely plank. So what we have for this series, we're gonna do our plank step outs, all right? Then you stay with your plank step outs, or we're gonna do our plank jacks. That's gonna get that heart rate up. All right, then we're gonna turn around. When you turn around onto your back, I want you to take that band and just kind of kick it through so it's on the soles of your feet, so that when we do our bicycles, nice and slow, we're really pushing. So it's almost like if you've seen in the gym, those pieces of equipment where you press your heels through and you work your butt, that's what you're doing. The resistance is adding that. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go ahead, come right around. I'm gonna set this one up so that we can do this for some time. So we're gonna go 30, 30, 30 on this, 30 seconds of each exercise. All right, so getting into that plank position, we're gonna set ourselves up. We got, oh, forget it. It's just taking too long. All right, I'm gonna use this instead. All right, so let's go ahead, set up, good plank position, and you are on. So you're just gonna give me those step outs. Make sure that you're pushing the floor away, that your shoulders are not behind your wrists. They're over or in front, and we're just tapping out. You have that option at any point to take a moment, rest, reconnect. I am not gonna give you a break, but if you need a break before we move in to our jacks in 3, 2, and 1, here you go, you're on your jacks. And we're just stepping out. It's a jump out. If you don't like that jump out, then you can tap. Now we can make this a little faster and get that heart rate up. In through the nose, out through the mouth. You go at your own pace. Here we go, 10 seconds. 10, ooh, now I'm feeling the burn in my butt. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. Let's turn it around. Let's go ahead. Get those bands right around the soles of your feet. Set yourself up. Hands come behind the head. We're gonna reach and press. So really press across here. Exhale through the heel. Exhale. Exhale. Elbow to thigh. Your foot must be flexed. If you don't have the band, you see, you really don't need it, right? We can do all of this without the band. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Put that back around your ankles. I'm going to give you about 10 seconds. We're going to turn around and we're going to go right through that again. So, set yourself up. Good plank position. Shoulders over wrists. Let's go. Let's step this out. Here we go. Here's our little step outs. Push the floor away. Good deep breathing. This is your plank. So if you don't want to do the jacks, it's just a 1-minute plank hold with step outs. Otherwise, it's 30 like this and 30 with the jacks. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's go. We are jacking. Again, moving quickly, getting that heart rate up if you're choosing to. Breathing deeply. So don't hold your breath. Make sure the booty doesn't come up in the air. You're halfway. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come down. Let's turn this right around. Putting in the band right around the heels. This is it. We're going to move on. After this, nothing else should really feel too much in your shoulders. All right, so knees over hips, hands behind the head. Here we go. Take your time, move at your pace. Really press. Flex that foot. Exhale. Exhale. Halfway. Keep pressing. Reach that elbow up. There you go. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, ladies. We're ditching that light band, and we're going to go for our heavier band now. So if you do not have a band, again, I'm going to give you an option to grab some weights and hold your weights, 5s, 8s, whatever you'd like. If you would like to use your band and hold some weights, go for it. All right, so we're going to start off with that band above our knees. So ladies, what I've got for you is band above the knees. If you want to hold weights, you're going to hold them. All right, we got our knee ups. So if you're holding weights, you're going to hold the weights in your hands. If you are not holding weights, I want you to take your hands behind your head. The reason I want you to do that is the temptation is going to be there to press into your thigh, and I don't want you to do that, all right? So we're going to take that right leg. We're going to go ahead, and we're going to press up, up, down, down. So we're going to move with a little bit of pace here, not super fast, but not super slow. Coming up, 3, 4. Keeping that booty down as we come up, 5, 6. Stay down low. Press through your heels. 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Here's your last one. Here's number 10. All right. Now you're going to stay low. Again, if you want to continue to hold the weights, go for it. We're going to take 2 big, gigantic steps to the right. 2 big, gigantic steps to the left. I'm going to drop these down, 2 right, 2 left. Now, bum is down. The lower you sit, the more the glutes have to work. When you come out of it, the glutes kind of back out, but the quads start to really work. So sit the weight back in the heels. We're doing this 2 more times, just 2 big, gigantic steps. We're going to end with those jack squats. So we're taking it right here. Are you ready? Here we go. We come down. We come down. And you're just going to breathe. Chest stays up. Remember, option to step it out side to side if you don't like the jumping. Stay with this. We're going to keep going. We got 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a moment rest. We've got that left side. So we're going to come on down. We're gonna lead with the left side. Again, if you wanna hold the weights, hold the weights. We're coming up and we're coming down. I want you to notice, whoops, when I do this, my bum stays down and back. I never come up to standing. Exhale. 4, 5. Bands rolling. This is why I like the fabric bands better. The fabric bands don't roll. I left my fabric bands outside last night and it poured. Whew. 8. Push off through that heel. Here we go. 9. Last one. I want you to get ready. We got those 2 side steps. All right, take it to that end. You're side stepping 2 to the left. Here we go. Stay low. Booty down, chest up. Booty down, chest up. Big steps, as wide as you can. Work against that resistance. 2 more times each way after this. And then we'll do those jack squats. Woo. Here we go, jack squats. Chest up. Drop it down. How low can you drop that butt? Keep your chest up. Keep breathing. 10 seconds. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. All right, take a moment. We're gonna rest. We're gonna move on. All right, we're gonna go back and do that again after, but I'm gonna give you a little break from that one. All right. Don't forget to drink your water. We're gonna, again, option to ditch the band at any point in time. All right, we got a curtsy squat. This band is just up in the ante here, right? So you do not need to use the band. You could just hold weights. All right, we're gonna take that right leg. We're gonna drop it behind the left leg. We're just gonna alternate. So you're gonna give me your alternating curtsy squat. For those of you who really wanna up it, hold those weights with the band. That's totally good. No band, just band or just weights, or a combination. So we're taking it side to side. Remember, drop that knee down towards the heel. The lower that knee drops, the more that front leg glute has to work to get back up. So use your exhale, take it across. 4. There we go. 1 more. Let's take this right. All right, ladies, we're gonna stay on this right leg. We're gonna add a little lift. So we're gonna come down. We're gonna lift. We're gonna come down. So now we got some hip abduction going on. I want you to squeeze. I don't want you to bend. If you have to bend, you just make it a little lift. It might be a toe tap. That's gonna work that hip abductor, that glute med. Perfect, right? 4, 3, 2. Here's our last one. All right, let's just go ahead and switch it out. Other side. So now we have that left leg. Adjust your band if you need to. We're gonna drop that leg back. We're coming back and we're lifting or we're tapping down. Maybe you lift, work that balance. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Holding weights, they're here. Drop down. Use that breath. One side is probably gonna burn a little sooner than the other side. 4 more. 3. Oops. 2. Last one. Woo! All right, here comes your cardio. You keep that band right there. You have your jump squats. So the band is there, the resistance is there. We're not gonna let the band cave our knees in. We need to make sure we press it out. You either give me your rapid fire squat or your jump squats for 30 seconds. Let's go. Down and up. Keep that resistance. Keep the knees pressing against the band. Well, the outer thighs pressing against the band. Drop back into that tush. Exhale up. You're halfway there. Use that breath. And done. All right, take a moment, reconnect, decide if you're going to keep that band on, if you're going to up the band, lower the band, use your weights. We're starting with everything from that knee up over again. So be smart. Remember, we want to work this, but I want to see you all tomorrow in class. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's set this up. So come down on those knees. Take a big breath in. We got it. We're going to exhale up. We got 10 of these on the right. Exhale up. 2, stay down low. 3. Exhale. 4. That exhale is going to help you get up. So if you inhale now and you push up. Inhale, push up. 4. We're going to go right into that double side step in 3, 2. Here we go. Get ready. You got your double side step. Here we go. We stay low and we big side step. So we're doing, in case you're wondering, 5 of these back and forth. This is number 2. Sit down. Make that tush work. Keep your chest up. 3, 4. Here's number 5. We got those jack squats or your rapid step out. It's up to you. Here you go. So it's here, right? Or it's here. Just a side step. Keep going. We got 30 seconds of these. Just keep the chest up. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Ten seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. We got the left side. So take a moment. Allow that heart rate to come back down. Adjust that lovely band. All right. So let's get down, get ready on those knees. You're going to start with the left. I'm going to come this way. We're going to start with the left side. Here we go. Maybe hands are behind your head so we don't cheat, or keep them right here at your chest. We're coming up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay low. 5. Push through the heels. Make sure you don't go on your toes. 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. Last one. Come on up. Let's get those 2 big side steps right at the end of your mat. Stay low. We have 5 sets, side to side. Woo. Keep it low. Keep that chest up. We got one more after this, one more each way. And then we just have 30 seconds of those jump squats. Jack squats. Here we go. Set it up. We're on. Just stepping out or adding that little jump. So all of this without the band would certainly be a good workout. Adding the band is just a little added challenge for those of you who like it or feel ready for that. Five more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, let's take a moment. Let that heart rate come down. We're going to go into those curtsies. So anytime you want to ditch the band, go for it. Grab that drink of water if you have it. Let's just give everything a little tap, tap. So remember the curtsy squat first, alternating legs, and then we'll do the curtsy side leg lift. All right, so feet about hip width distance. We're gonna take that right leg back. We're gonna drop down, we're gonna come up. So we're just taking our time, coming down nice and low. Maybe you can even tap that knee on the ground. Down, exhale up. Keep that chest up nice and tall. Push off through the heel. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. All right, ladies, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna stay on this right side. So I want you to stay here. I want you to drop down, and now give me that leg lift. Drop down, give me that leg lift. No bending over sideways. Body stays up tall. This leg, maybe it taps, that's fine. Otherwise, exhale, exhale, practice that balance. Get that whole core working. Down, exhale, up. 3, 2, last one, and up. We're gonna switch it out other side. So this side glute was already working. So now when we go to lift, it's gonna turn on a little quicker and you're gonna feel it, hopefully. So let's take that left leg. Let's drop it down. Let's lift. Drop down and lift. Drop down and lift. All the way down, all the way up. All the way down, all the way up. Four more. 4, 3. I'm going to give you a break from the band after this, but I want you to keep it handy because we are going to use it again if you want. All right, we have those jump squats to finish this off for 30 seconds. Here we go. We're down and we're up. Remember, rapid fire just means we're here, but we keep that resistance against the band and we keep our chest up and our weight in our heels. 10 seconds. We got this. And time. All right. Let's whip that band off. That's going to feel so nice. Woo! Keep your band handy, though, in case you decide you want to use it again. Let's take a quick stretch. Let's take that right leg, cross it over the left leg. Give that hip a good stretch. Just stay here and hold for a few breaths. And then we're going to switch it out on the other side. I'm going to take you down onto the floor. We're going to focus on those abs a little bit without the band. All right. So come on down onto your mat. We're going to start off on our back. I'm going to have you come into your good dead bug position. So knees over the hips, small of the back pressed in, arms straight up overhead. I want you to take a big breath in, And go ahead and extend that right leg only. Bring it back in. Extend that left leg only. Bring it back in. Now right arm only. Now left arm only. All right, here's where you need to listen to me. Right arm, left leg only. Now left arm, right leg only. Right arm, right leg. Left arm, left leg. All right, so I'm gonna call things out. Your brain has to work now. We're turning on that neuromuscular connection. All right, so this has purpose. Small of the back into the ground. Here we go. Right arm, left leg. Left arm only. Left arm, left leg. Right arm, right leg. Left leg only. Left leg only. Right leg only. Right leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. How are we doing? Left leg, left arm. Left leg, right arm. Woo! I had to think on that one. Right leg, left arm. Right leg only. Right leg only. Left leg only. Right arm only. Right arm, left leg. Right arm, right leg. Left arm, left leg. Left arm, right leg. Left arm only. Right arm only. And stop. How'd you do? Right? That was a lot. I moved you pretty quickly. Your brain had to think. At a certain point, you might have been like, what the hell? All right. So that's good brain work, ladies. Okay. So I'm going to give you a choice. This one's a little challenging. You can take your both knees up. You can extend your left leg all the way down. If you would like to, you could hover that left leg off the ground. You're going to take your right hand behind your head. You're going to exhale and bring your elbow up to your thigh. Then you're going to extend that leg long. You're going to exhale as you lift and reach to your ankle. Okay, so this is, again, your brain is working today. We're going knee to elbow, same side, and then we're going to reach across left hand, right side. The only leg that's moving is the right leg. Okay, so left leg can start on the ground. Do it on the ground first, and then once you've got it, if you want to up the challenge, you can hover that left leg. So let's bring the knee over the hip. Let's take the right hand behind the head. All right, left hand can come behind the head too. That's fine. I want you to exhale, come up. Bring your knee and your elbow together. Now lower down, extend. Now bring your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Come down. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hand to ankle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Lower on down. Exhale, hand to ankle. Lower on down. We got two more like that. Exhale. Here we go. Let's go long. One more. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Lower down. Exhale, hand to ankle. Go ahead, lower down. And let's set this up on the other side. So left knee over the hip. Left hand behind. Right elbow's coming across. Again, you have that option to hover the leg if you'd like. Exhale, come in. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hand to ankle. Inhale, lower. Exhale, elbow, thigh. Exhale, reach. Exhale, elbow, thigh. Exhale, reach. One more time. Exhale, elbow, thigh. Exhale, reach across. Good. Let's go ahead, plant the feet and lift the hips up. All right. So we're going to drop on down. I'm going to have you take those feet straight up overhead. So if you don't have good hamstring flexibility, you might need to bend the knees a little bit. That's fine. What I'd like you to do is try as best you can to keep at least your knees over your hips. If you can, your feet directly over your hips. I'm going to have you take your hands. So you have two choices here. Your hands can come behind your low back for a little added support, because we're just going to lift from the bottom. If you'd like to, and you can, without using the mat, take your palms and flip them up. You'll use the focusing on that lower ab, that part below your belly button. We have 10 of these. Work at your own pace. Take a big breath in wherever you are. Exhale, lift up. So your lift might not be that high. I don't care. What I want is for you to really feel you're engaging in through that lower ab. Use your exhale to lift. Exhale to lift. Take your time. See if you can get 2 more wherever you are. Rest if you need to. Here's your last one. Good. Take a moment, maybe drop the feet down, maybe lift the hips up. We're going to go ahead. We're all going to take our hands and place them right under our low back now. So we're going to be on our forearms. We're going to lift those shoulders up. We're going to extend the legs. So you decide, are my legs up here? Are my legs down here? Or are they somewhere in between? We have those little scissors. So we're just going to cross. If this is too much for you, come all the way down on your back and just do it all the way down on your back. All right, lift the legs up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead, take a moment, drop those feet. We're going to set that up again. So set that up. Make sure nothing in the low back. Again, if it's in your low back, pull the belly in. Maybe come down on your back. Work where you are at. Here we go. We got 20 counts. We're just going to breathe and we're going to swim. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down, lift those hips up. We're going to finish up. So I lied. We're not going to use the band again today. We're going to come all the way down, come all the way up. Get those hands behind your low back. Pop yourself all the way up. So you're in this boat pose position. We're going to inhale lower. We're going to exhale, come up. Chest comes to the thighs. Exhale up. If you're done and you just want to do some basic sit-ups, that's okay too. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's go ahead, drop it all the way down. Lift those hips all the way up. Take a good big long stretch. And then bring your knees into your chest and give them a hug. Let's go ahead and drop the left foot down and take that right foot and cross it over. We're going to get another good hip stretch. We're going to reach the hands through the leg and come into that reclining figure 4. So this is the same stretch you did standing up, except now you're doing it lying down on your back. So it's a little bit of a break. You don't have to worry about your balance. And then take the sole of that right foot and drop it down onto the ground. Keep both your shoulders on the earth. We're twisting through the middle. We're going to come back around. We're going to take that right foot down and cross the left leg over. And then stay here or reach those arms through. Come into that good hip stretch. And then when you're ready, you'll go ahead and just drop the left sole of the foot down on the ground. And you'll just turn and twist. Come all the way back onto your back. Give yourself a little squeeze. Cross your ankles and just rock a couple times. So you got that rock a few times. And then we're going to rock all the way around. Come on to hands and knees. Take a big breath in. Fill your belly up. Push the floor away. And then exhale as you push and round. Sorry, push your floor away here. Don't push it away when you're in your cow. As you're here, you're just thinking about filling and just tilting the tailbone and the crown of the head upward. And then we round out and we empty. Let's do that one more time. Big breath in. And a long exhale out. So we're going to take Malasana, that squat pose, so we can really continue to stretch the hips. So feet are apart, heels stay down, and you come into that good squatting position. Wherever you're at, I want you to make sure those heels are on the ground. So you might need to back out of this a little bit. That's fine. You're going to press your thighs open. And then if you can, take one hand and plant it on the inside of your foot and take a little twist. And then just do that on the other side. Open up and twist. Put that hand down. Slowly start to send the hips up and back. Keep your toes turned out slightly and find your ragdoll. One hand clasping hold of elbow and then just swaying a little bit from side to side, shaking that head out, yes and no. Releasing your hands on down, slowly toe heeling the feet together to touch. And then draw your hands to your thighs. Inhale into that cow type pose. And then as you exhale, round out through your back and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Take that big breath in all the way up overhead. And use your exhale to bend to one side. So think about really reaching those arms long. And then come back up to center. We'll take it to the other side. Reaching and pressing. And then we come all the way up. Interlace your hands behind your low back. One more good stretch. And then we'll shake it out. And I'll see